Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Leafs Odyssey, where we are a ferret. I had a bit of trouble with these puzzles last time, but it was mostly due to the fact that I had not figured out or realized that there's information to help me figure out here in the journal. Basically the flying snake direction. The fact that it prefers to move on the same axis that it's already facing is very important. And with that understanding and not having to think about it, it makes it much more obvious that, for example, there's this solitary trapdoor tile here that ends up being the linchpin to that puzzle. Or similarly, the solitary trapdoor tile in the bottom left of this puzzle. I am curious to know, if I were to click Restart... Okay, this room has already been cleared, and that does not seem to bring the enemies back. Is there a way that I can unclear this? I'm just going to look through the various settings. Restore replay? Maybe that's what I want. So it shows me that I've cleared this room. Play this room again. Yeah. Okay, so that enables me to play the room again. That is pretty interesting. And so, again, the key thing, I guess, to see here is if I leave this guy alive, I can get this guy coming towards me. And so now if I move to the right, he's still going to try to come towards me because he can't move to the right. No, he's going to prefer to stay on the same axis that he already is, which is moving down. And then if I were to wait here, the topmost guy, moving up and down doesn't help him get closer to me, but moving to the right does help him get closer to me, and so he chooses to do that. And then this guy on the bottom, again, the key observation here is if I move left and then I move left again, he's going to continue to move to the left because he prefers to stay on the same axis. Right now he's facing east-west, so he's going to prefer to move east-west. Moving west does help him stay closer to me than he had been. And so that's kind of like the key moves that ended up solving this puzzle for me. And then I can hang out here and eventually kill this guy. Okay, so that's where we are. And now we can go ahead and move on. So we have one of 3 yellow keys that I realize if I click on it, it's called a prime key, apparently. You can click on anywhere, and it shows you kind of like all the things that are in the layer. So here there's Leaf, and then below him there's a stone floor. Alright, what do we have here? Lots and lots of flying snakes. Brawl! Okay, let's just step in and not think too hard about it. We're immediately committed. And then get surrounded by bad guys, so let's reset the room. So what else could I have done here from the outset? I suppose I could move to the north towards these guys, but then I have to go... Yeah, now I'm surrounded again. There's a very finite set of legal moves I could do here. Suppose I go north, north, north. No, I can't do that either. I tried wait, south, south. That doesn't work after I step across. If I go north, west... What if I go north again? There's a guy coming... I actually was able to defeat all the guys there. Okay, so run up into the corner, get them kind of bottlenecked behind you. And now from here, it just feels like I want to kind of take out all the stragglers before I move in anywhere else. I am not certain if anybody is like trapped in an area where I can't get to them, but it feels like it's still all solvable, maybe? So then over here, I can wait for this guy. This guy right here, I have to make sure he doesn't get caught in this area. But the rest of them seem like they'll all be very friendly in terms of coming to me. But basically I have to run across and get this guy running across with me. Is the only thing I see right now. as possible worries. But once I get to here, I think I'm in pretty good shape, so I could wait, attack you, and then I just have to figure out a way to dance so that I don't end up with two enemies attacking me at the same moment down here, which is about to happen. So now I am sad. So I probably needed to move north somewhere here, so let's do some undos. So suppose I move north here. Oops, I think I pressed the wrong thing. So suppose I move north here. I can't move north again, I can't move south again, so that's not good. So from here, felt like this position was kind of required. If I kill this guy and wait again, one of them's gonna get me. If I go north, I'm back in a position now where the things are unwinnable already. And I've already stepped off this trapdoor, so I have kind of nowhere else to go. If I go north, there we go. That's what I needed to do. And then I can kind of wait out the other guys. Okay. A bit of trial and error. But I made it through that combat-heavy room. Am I seeing a flying snake who is off the outside? Interesting. Oh, yeah. So... okay. He's just hovering over the pit on the left-hand side, and I see it through the south end, how I would eventually get there, I suppose. So this guy is interesting in terms of thinking through how not to get him stuck. So I guess let's go ahead and get him coming towards me. That seems good. Then I can kill this one, can wait for a moment and kill this one. And right, I haven't been using my wait key actually, I've just been bumping walls, but I do have a wait key that I can use over here. And I don't see any Oh, I didn't realize this guy's got hung up over here, so I've already lost the room. So I have to be moving vertically. Okay, so the left guy is a real problem. So the only place that I can wait safely is here. Otherwise, I always have to be making vertical moves, which is going to severely constrain me. So I have to get into this column, and I might as well just wait to get this guy killed. But now I have to keep moving south, because if I ever make a non-south move, such as waiting, or bumping a wall, or attacking someone, then the leftmost guy is going to move to the right and get himself caught. So that implies I have to come all the way down here. And now it's safe. And so now I can wait and fight off these guys. But now I have another problem, which is this guy that I've left behind. And I think I see what I need to do. So, what I want to do is I can move south and I can also move north. So if I do some south and north dancing, then I can get that guy coming to me. And now that he's coming to me as well, everything's going to be fine. So I can wait, kill, 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 kill. Come over here. Oh, there's another dude who has started getting himself into trouble. Alright. I just have to make sure he ends up choosing to go to the right, which means I have to get north very quickly. But that's gonna screw with the guy on the left, it feels like. So let me back up. From here, this guy is already coming towards me, and he'll get caught in here, so I really need him to get caught over here instead. But if I simply rush around here, this guy's gonna get into trouble, right? Let's just do it. So So I managed to save the guy in the middle column. Oh, and the bottom guy still has preference. He's still preferring to continue heading east, which is bringing him more towards me. And so as a result, I can get this guy caught over here. And then when you run out of preference... Oh, now I can't get you around this corner, though. So I couldn't have left this column to the right of me? Let's do some undos. I appreciate that there is an undo sound. That's something that a number of games are missing, and it's very important. So if I want the bottommost snake to come all the way to the east, but also not lose this guy over here, which I've clearly already done, these two goals seem to be impossible, because now that guy is just caught there forever. And if I didn't do any waiting, I managed to save this guy, but then I can't get the south guy anymore. So where did I have a choice? Once again, I'm failing to see a single solitary trapdoor tile that is a linchpin. This enables me to get the southmost snake back into the correct place. So, I took an extra step in there by accidentally bumping a wall. I just did it again. Okay, so we saved the middle column snake. And let's just go ahead and kill him. You've gotten hung up in a bad spot, so that's unacceptable. You're gonna really want to get hung up in that bad spot, though, because you're gonna follow me over here. Was there a race that I could have won? Basically, I think I need to get over here, but I have to do that while the southmost stake is still in this column. So maybe I want to wait to kill this guy. I could come back and kill him later. The important thing is for me to race up here. Yes, here we go. And now the southmost snake has a way to get to me. Okay, so I think we solved everything now. So I can wait, kill you, come down here, kill you, now kill you guys, and that opens these doors, which enables me to get the key and escape. Okay. Alright. Some non-obvious puzzles, or at least non-obvious to me. But we've got 2 of our 3 prime keys. So let's go ahead and take a look at extraction. I guess it's just a matter of do I go like clockwise or counterclockwise, and so let's try one of them. There's a move order thing happening here, but basically that did not work unless I can get the other one out separately. So let's go ahead and try it. But I think I can't, and I think I do see why going the other direction might have solved it, so let's do the other direction. It's also possible, so from here, that guy is going to come back to the left and then get caught in that little spot. It's also possible that I need to turn around halfway and make a different move. That gets them kind of back into their starting position. I might have swapped the 2 of them in case their relative move order matters. It seems unlikely that that's going to matter, though. So obviously I can scrape one off like this. So from here, is it possible to ever get this guy back out? Oh yeah, why does this not work? This works just fine. Okay. Despite, I think, knowing and being able to predict all the enemy behaviors, I still don't have a good, completely internal working mental model that allows me to kind of anticipate good routes in order to get the enemies stepping in the direction that I would prefer. Distance. I get the idea here. We're going to have to break a bunch of stuff. So I need to keep my distance from this guy, and so the way to get it is here. And so now I'm pretty far ahead, which gives me the time to break through all these things and stand here before killing you. So now I'm standing on top of this door as the doors all toggle. Okay. Understood. Straightforward. So presumably I will find a key over here. Indeed. So what am I looking at? On the Way Out is the name. There are different colors of floor, and I have a feeling that the gray floors in this area might be trying to hint me about some important positions in the puzzle. But once again, I'm going to have to somehow get some extra distance between me and Mr. Snaky Poo over here. And it's not immediately obvious to me where that distance is going to come from. I can get some distance here, but it's going distance kind of in the wrong direction. So basically, if I just try to... oh, he prefers to stay in the same direction, and so distance in the wrong direction is not the wrong direction, it's distance. So, okay, let's just highlight this. In a number of other games, they wouldn't have the same movement preferences, and he would start moving south in order to close the gap. But here, if he continues moving to the west, which is staying on the same axis he's going, he is getting closer to me. And so he's going to continue doing that until he gets into the same column. And as a result, I'm keeping the same number of steps distance behind, or in front of him, as the case may be, which gives me, hopefully, enough time to do the exact same thing and kill all of these, and then end up on top. Okay. Neat. That was cool. Yeah, and now we're on the way out. I can go back to the original room. So, having returned here with my 3 prime keys, I can now open these doors and fetch my green key, whose name, by the way, is a Terra key. Neat. And let's head back upstairs. Alright, back to where we originally had this music, and now I can open this door. Excitement and adventure. What awaits? Alright, took a moment to get a sip of water. I think my voice is a little dry this morning. What is this? Okay, so it's a toggler for the yellow vertical tile thingies or something. Which doesn't seem like it's going to help me a whole lot, because what am I going to do with it? I need to walk the snake around. Got it. So I need to convince him to come over here, and then convince him to stay in there. Actually, if he sits there, he'll just move on top, and then I could have him come over here, and actually getting caught in there is just fine, probably, because then I can toggle it again. High Security is the name of this place. And I guess he'd been locked behind many doors, but I'm here to help him find his way out, so that he can get killed by me! There we go. Good job, Ferret. You've done it. Alright. So next up, Rocky Opening. And I don't see the toggle thingy that we saw in the previous room. Is this a button I can stand on? This is a button I can stand on. Alright. And I see the Rocky Opening, which is to stand behind the rock in order to get an opening. So that I can line up these guys to where I can kill them. And then, because I need a key over here, it looks like I'm going to be headed downstairs again. Alright. Let's check it out. Alright, if there's some cuts, it's because I'm doing some stuff to manage my program that I'm using to take screenshot maps. Yeah, perhaps I'll show a little bit of that off at the end of this episode. But I'm trying to do something that's pretty generic that I'll be able to use in a variety of other future games, because there's a number of games that I'd like to play that are coming up that have the same kind of format of like single screen puzzles laid out on a 2D map. In any case, Bug Bomb Cavern, we've got some new enemies. We've got bugs. And my journal has lit up new, but it was something new about the flying snake. Flying snake does not interact with pressure plates. Oh, I did not notice that in the previous room with the rocks. I stood on the pressure plate and it toggled those doors down. When the flying snakes went over the pressure plates, it did not have any interaction. But I have not yet made any observations, apparently, about a bomb bug. Why is it called a bomb bug? Are they going to lay bombs for me? I guess time will tell. I can't go through these. Oh! Let's watch that again. I see. Once I got diagonally adjacent to the bomb bug, it decided it was going to go off and set off a detonation. Witnessing that has not added anything new to my journal yet. I don't know if your journal only gets updated like after a room. But it seems like I just need to get near... Oh! What happened there? Hold on. Undo. I'm standing on some kind of hot lava tile. If I wait here... Yeah, okay, so I need to lure a bomb bug to explode this wall open for me, I think is the implication. But I have not seen a bomb bug move yet. So how would I make that happen? It seems like the explosion hits the 8 adjacent spaces. And it seems like you're just gonna explode. And I don't think I saw a way to get the other guys out. And trying to break that wall causes me to burn up on this. I see. If I get into the same row, did he have a line of sight thing that was going across here? That seems plausible. So let's imagine the bomb bugs are coming towards me due to line of sight. They can see across water. They can see across the lava tile. They'll come towards me. Well, I trapped myself though. But it does blow up the wall, so at least part of the hypothesis is confirmed. So now that he has seen me there, I suppose I could do this and then run away. There we go. Okay, that was quite a little dance. These guys will see me. What just happened there? Hold on. They were both facing down. The one who was already facing down immediately moved towards me. That got him close enough to turn into a bomb, which is going to kill me. The one on the south was facing downward, and he just changed his facing to be upward, but didn't move towards me. Nonetheless, how do I expect to ever escape from this? I guess I could move south and then move north. Okay. Okay. Yeah, a lot of unanticipated interactions with these enemies is my experience thus far. These are novel concepts. And the bug bombs, those guys are a little bit loud. I'll have to see in the replay if I want to adjust audio settings at all. Alright, but that's managed to kill all 3 of them and given us access to travel to the north. So let us do so. Natural cover. This seems to reinforce the line of sight idea. The flying snake is trapped in some gates, so it seems like I need to lure the bomb bug over there to kill him. Can I walk through grass? I can, and it gives me natural cover. But then he sees me, and once he has line of sight, he changes facing direction, and then if he's already facing that way, then he'll start going after me, is my understanding. So I'm going to need to lure him over somewhere, and then get close enough to explode him. So let's just try some stuff. Hey guy, come over here. Wait. If I wait here, then he'll already try to explode, so I can't do that. So actually, let's bring you one step to the right. And let's bring you a bunch of steps up here. And then one more step over here. I can't get you one more step over here. So if I want to move you further to the right or up, like I'm trying to eventually get him here is my current goal that I have in my head. But I think that's not possible from here. So I think what I want to do is bring you... it's actually pretty hard to walk you around. Yeah, this is the wrong way to do it. How about if instead I got you here and then bring you very far to the right? Is there a way for me to toggle the grid? The fact that the tall grass is so tall is making it difficult for me to see the grid squares. So let me take a look real quick in settings. Yeah, I don't see a grid toggle, and this particular sandy background, like when my cursor's on it, I can see the grid very well, but you can see how the tall grass is like 1.5 blocks tall, and so it's making it difficult for me to interpret where the grid is. So I might give some feedback about that. Alright. But in any case, I could now get you to walk all the way over to, say, here, and then I'm never going to be able to get you as far north as I want. So I have the wrong goal in mind. Could I walk you to here? I don't know if you can see through the gates, so I guess I need to figure that information out. Oh gosh. So I think I need you here, so that I can walk you down here, so that I can test a hypothesis. So if I get you here, you do see through the gates. Okay, that's what I needed to know at first. Knowing that you can see through the gates. If I did bring you all the way up here, into this corner, then I could probably win this, because I can sneak up on you here and then run away. Yes. Great. Okay. Which direction shall we go? Arbitrarily, I choose left. Wingman. He is indeed a wingman. He is a flying snake. He's got wings. And apparently is of the male variety. Okay. I see a number of things happening. It looks like I would like to explode someone here in order to blow up this and this as one of my early moves. And I'm not sure... Stone brick wall with window. Oh, windows for line of sight. So this guy would end... Oh, and it actually shows me their line of sight. Ah, interesting. When I hover over the monster. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so... I would like to get a guy here, so I could go here, here. Blow you up. That broke open this and this. This one is not as obvious just in terms of the tile set that it's broken open right now. Okay. Do I need the other bug to be seeing me right now? Is Leaf capable of breaking open the stone? Yes, he can do it on its own. So I don't need the bug's help to break the stone. So why am I not just walking through here? That guy's gonna see me, and then I'm dead. Okay. Why am I not just walking through here? Because I haven't been able to break that open yet. Okay. How can I use the other bug to help me? Great question. I'm glad I asked. So, again, the big picture is, in order to open this door, I need all the enemies to die. This enemy dying is a problem, because the only place I can get him to see me causes him to explode before I can escape. So how do I deal with that? Also, there was a trapdoor that I just stepped on. Also, the wingman has escaped. Is that something that works to my advantage for any reason? Suppose he were right behind me. It's not going to protect me from the bomb blast or anything like that. Also, these are trapdoors. Trapdoors over water. They have a little bit of a different color than the trapdoors in the previous area, although I think they have the same texture. So I felt pretty good about that as kind of opening moves. But now I'm really stumped as to what I ought to be doing next. How is this enemy ever going to die? Something that might help me that I've forgotten about again is to read my journal and figure out what I've learned about the bug bomb. And apparently I've learned a lot. They advance toward Leaf in orthogonal directions. If they're not facing Leaf, when they want to advance, they'll turn toward him without moving. Does not bite. I'm not sure exactly what that means. Primes when Leaf gets within one tile in any direction. I've witnessed that. After priming, explodes a 3x3 area on the following turn. I've seen that. Explosions destroy cracked walls. I've seen that. Explosions kill other monsters. Okay. So I'm not sure what does not bite means exactly. Is there a way for me to, like, bite you? I was just trying moving into the square of the bomb, but it doesn't seem like it. And if I wait for you here, yeah, I don't think there's a way for me to ever kind of like take melee damage from the bug bomb. So I'm not sure what the does not bite means exactly. So let's break things down. If I walk here, this guy's going to go here and explode, and I have no way to get away. I need to kill this guy. Suppose, right now I can't break this open first, but suppose I could break this open first and come through in this direction. In that case, this guy would have already seen me and would already be moving over here. And then I could leave him on this tile, and presumably this tile, that's called hot coals, by the way. The hot coals would have exploded him. Let's test that hypothesis already. Do bugs die on hot coals when left alone on them? So if I do this and move away, yes. And it also causes him to explode. If I exit the room and go back in, it did give me a new journal entry. So let's take a look. There's something new in Flying Snake? Flying Snake can safely cross water. I guess I hadn't seen that interaction before. Alright. But Bomb Bug explodes when attacked directly. Okay, and this is scrollable now. Okay. Why did this... This one is staying highlighted after moving my mouse, possibly due to scrolling kind of things. It's usually just showing the mouse highlighted one, but then this one's always staying highlighted for some reason. Okay, Bomb Bug explodes when attacked directly. I guess I did witness that. Bomb Bug explodes on hot coals if it doesn't move for a turn. Okay, that's the one I wanted to get in the journal that I was just trying to demonstrate. Okay, so great. So what do I do with this information? I was trying to see if I could somehow get a bomb bug to explode this for me, but I don't know how I would ever get a bomb bug over here. And so I think I still don't know what I want to do to try to solve this puzzle. I could have another bomb bug coming out and chasing me. Actually, even that, what I should have done is first break these, I think, so I have some more space to move. Then I can afford to bring you out. Oh, but then you're going to sit on the hot coals, so I can't... So I would have to, if I wanted to bring you out, I would have to bring you farther out. Then have you come over here. then lure you over this way. Could I get the flying snake to possibly fly straight downwards if I had already broken this and block the line of sight? That might be possible. Okay, I might all of a sudden have some insight onto how to solve the puzzle. So in that case, let's have you break this thing. But the flying snake won't get let out until I've done this, in which case he's going to cross the trapdoor already. But he'll stay down next to me and block the line of sight as I move? Maybe. Okay, so let's try this. So, if I sit here and wait, flying snake is going to prefer to move south, prefer to move south, prefer to move south. Now if I go here, he's blocking the line of sight. Got it. And now he has done his entire job, I believe. So I can go ahead and kill the flying snake. The bug will see me through the window. It has nowhere else to move, so if I wait, it will die in the hot coals. I can break this, and now I can escape the room. Oh my goodness. That one was a trial. But we got there, and we learned more about how to get the journal to tell me things, which is basically, it seems like it only updates every time I leave the room. So that's important information. And next time we can pick back up on Runway. I'm going to say I hope as always that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Leafs Odyssey. For now, bye-bye.